Netflix, spam filters, even self driving cars all work because of one hidden power. It's not magic, it's machine learning. It's everywhere in our lives. Hey guys, welcome back. Let's skip the boring definition and see how machine learning really and why it's changing the world. Let's start simple. Machine learning is all about learning from data. Instead of following fixed step by step rules, normally when you write a computer program, we have to tell it exactly what to do for every single task. That's called traditional programming. But in machine learning, we don't write all those rules ourselves. Instead, we give lots of data to a machine learning algorithm and it learns those patterns and examples from that data on its own. Once it learns those patterns, if we give it a new input data based on what it has learned and remember the pattern, it gives us a new output or prediction. With those predictions, we can make decisions automatically, and that's the power of machine learning. Now let's see two examples to understand this more clearly. First example is groceries shopping. Imagine your mom tells you bring groceries from the store. For the first few times, she tells you exactly what to buy. So you can make a list like milk, eggs, rice, oil, and bread. You just follow the list, right? Here you are following clear step-by-step instructions. That's like traditional programming. The computer does exactly what we tell it to do. But in machine learning, we don't write all those rules one by one. Instead, we show the computer lots of examples like what people bought before and which items are usually bought together. The computer looks at all those examples and learns the pattern by itself, just like how you remember what your mom usually buys every week. So next time when you open your groceries app, it might recommend, do you want to add milk with your bread? That's not magic, that's machine learning. It learns from the examples, remember patterns, and help you shop smarter. And the second example is cat recognition. Now imagine you want your computer to find cats in pictures. In traditional programming, you will have to write detailed rules like if it has pointy ears, whiskers, fur, and two eyes, then it's a cat. But that's really hard because every cat looks different. Some are black, some white, some tiny kittens, and some big and fluffy. But in machine learning, instead of writing those rules, we show the computer thousands of images of cats and not cats. We also label them and telling the computer which one is cat and which one is not cat. Then the computer studies all those pictures and start learning the pattern like the shape of the face, eyes, nose, or fur. Later, when you show it a new image, it can guess whether it's a cat even if it's never seen the breed or cat before. That's machine learning. The computer learn from examples and remember pattern just like how we human learn by looking and remember. Now let's understand the difference between traditional programming and machine learning. In traditional programming, if we want a computer to do something, we write the logic ourselves and the computer simply follows those rules exactly as we wrote them. For example, if I want a computer to add two numbers, I write a program like output equal to number 1 plus number 2. For example, 2 plus 3 or 4 plus 5. The computer will follow those steps perfectly every single time. But suddenly, if I ask it to add three numbers, it get confused and stop working because I never wrote a rule for that. So in traditional programming, before the computer can do anything, we must have to write step by step rules for every possible case. But in machine learning, we don't write all those rules ourselves. Instead, we show the computer lots of examples and their correct answers. The computer looks at those examples, learn the patterns and understand the patterns, how the task works on its own. So later, even if we give it 3 numbers, 5 numbers or even 10 numbers, it can still figure out how to perform the addition correctly because it has already learned the pattern from the examples. That's the power of machine learning. It learns from data instead of depending on fixed instructions. Now let's see, when should you actually use machine learning? Let's look at three simple real life scenarios. Scenario 1 is Gmail spam detection. Imagine you get lots of emails every day. Some are normal, some emails from your friends or work, but some are spam like win a free iPhone or limited discount offer. If we use the traditional programming, we would have to write rules like if the email contains the word discount, mark it as a spam. But spammers are clever. They'll just change the word to offer or amazing deal, and suddenly your code stop working because you never wrote a rule for that. You have to keep updating the code again and again. But in machine learning, it's much smarter. We show the computer thousands of emails, some real, some spam. The computer studies them all and learn the pattern like which word, styles or sentence structures usually appears in spam. So next time, even if a spam email uses a new word it never seen before, it can still detect it because it understands what spam feel like. And the best part is you don't have to rewrite the code. And the second scenario is image classification. Now imagine you want your computer to recognize dogs in pictures. Dogs come in so many types and breeds: big, small, black, white, fluffy, and tiny. You can't possibly write rules for each one. So instead, we show the computer lots of images, some with dogs, some without dogs, and we label them as dogs or not dogs. The computer looks at those images and slowly learns the pattern, like the shape of the face, ears, nose, eyes, or fur. After learning from all those examples, when you show it a new image, it can recognize the dog before, even if it never seen that breed or dog before. That's machine learning. It's learned from examples, not step by step rules, just like how we humans learn and recognize things. And the third scenario is data mining, finding hidden patterns. These ones little deeper, but still the same idea. Think of data mining as finding hidden patterns inside massive amount of data. For example, a shopping company might have data from thousands of customers. By looking at the data, machine learning can find patterns like which product people often buy together, or which customer might stop buying soon. It's like the computer is digging through mountains of data to find hidden useful insights that humans might miss. That's why machine learning is so powerful. It helps companies, scientists, and even doctors discover insights they couldn't find just by looking charts or reports. So you see, machine learning is everywhere. It's help your email catch spam, your phone recognize dogs in photos, mining. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, share it with a friend who love tech, and subscribe for more simple and fun AI videos, because next we are going to learn about the dark reality of machine learning, the untold side of how it all really started. Click here and I'll see you in that one.